Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone. Welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today's another story time. Before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give your girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram at Vivalayoshii, TikTok and Twitter at Lifewithsymone, and follow my business page at Brishari. So by the time y'all see this tomorrow, I will be dropping new colors on Brishari, and I'm doing restocks. I already told y'all restocks of the blue duffel bags, blue denim, and then I'm dropping 2 new colors. I showed y'all the last color last time, and then this is the other color that I'm dropping tomorrow. This brown one, super cute with the gold hardware, and you already know the adjustable straps. You already know I just gotta shout myself out. Shop Brishari, boom. Okay, so before we get into the story, I gotta do a few things. Not a few things, but just like I just want to say a few things. So one, y'all already know your girl 3rd annual event is coming up. I told y'all about it. My Wet and Wild the Rodeo. It's gonna be July 26th, y'all. I'm super excited. So the tickets will go on sale May 9th. They will be $85, and I just want to address that because I had posted it and I set the ticket price, and it was a few people like, well, it wasn't a lot, but it was just a few people that was questioning it. And I feel like every time I throw an event, I have to address, well, not address, but I feel like I have to say this. But y'all, when I throw events, it's because I'm showing my appreciation to you guys. Like, I just want to meet y'all, like the people that's been motivating me, pushing me up, you know, just like supporting me all this time. I throw events to meet y'all. When I throw events, I don't throw events to even make my money back or to make more money. I don't never make even half of my money back when I throw events. Like, literally, I'm not even gonna go into super details about pricing and stuff like that, but my tickets are $85 and the venue is $700 an hour, and I'm only selling 40 tickets. You do the math. I'm not even making, and then on top of that, it's more 700 hours plus other little things I have to pay, plus that on top of food, on top of drinks, on top of mechanical bill, on top of pictures, on top. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's all I'm just saying, because like some people is like, and then it's an experience, it's a meet and greet. It's like, it's not like I'm telling y'all to come meet me at a club and y'all gonna just be in the same building as me and you don't never get to speak to me, see me, but you'll see me across the room in my section. Like, but that's it. I just wanted to say that because somebody had DM me and asked me if I could lower the price, and I'm just gotta tell y'all, I gotta at least make something back. Like, I gotta make at least something. I don't make half at all back, but it'd be something. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. But I can't wait to see who comes. Y'all make sure y'all get them tickets, because like I said, I'm only selling 40 tickets. Yeah, so I just wanted to speak on it, but it is what it is. I can't wait though, because we always have a good time every time. So I can't wait to see everybody at my Wet and Wild the Rodeo. But let's get into my community spotlight of the week. So this week we have That's Chic, Jamal Washington, Life of Symone 3, Oh That's Tosha, and the Kalania. We got her again. So hey y'all, thank you guys so much for commenting on my video and being my top commenters of the week. Let's get straight into the story. So this is gonna be a part 2 story. I'm already letting y'all know off top that's gonna be a cliffhanger, because this is a long one and I've been dreading to tell this story. I've been dreading to tell this story for the longest. I didn't want to tell it because it's some politics shit. Well, not politics like this, and I'm not got no issues going on with the president or mayor and nothing like that, but it's just like a lot that goes into it, and it could spiral into a lot of drama. But I'm like, it's just been weighing on me, so I want to tell it, so I'm gonna tell it anyway. So let's get into it. So this story is a lot more recent. Okay, so one of my friends, should we give her a name? Okay, we'll give her a name. So one of my friends, let's just name her Dream. So around this time, me and Dream had became like starting to get back cordial, not close, so don't try to go find who this person is, because it was just really cordial. We started getting cordial again off of TikTok. She started hitting me up on TikTok, and she would send me TikTok messages and stuff like that. And y'all, when it comes down to messages on TikTok or tags, mentions, or anything, if I take forever to respond, it's because I get on TikTok, but it be really to look up stuff. And then 2, the whole mention part in DM, that should be stressing me out, so I be confused. So anyway, she was sending me a whole bunch of stuff. I will always see her name pop up on TikTok, but I would be confused on how to find it, right? Because I'm like, I see it says Dream sent me something, or Dream mentioned me and something, but I couldn't find where she was doing it. So one day I'm at my mom's house and I'm talking to my little sisters. I'm feeling old as shit, because I don't know how to work TikTok for real. Well, just the mention part and stuff. I didn't know like where to find it at. I was confused. So they showed me like, oh, it's right here. I go to the messages and mentions. Y'all, Dream is tagging me in so many different TikToks. She's sending me so many different TikToks. She's DMing me. Like, I feel bad because I'm just thinking like, oh my God, this girl probably think I'm ignoring her. So finally I just write back to her. I'm just like, hey girl, like da 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 da. We just talking or whatever, and we start catching up. So she started telling me like, girl, I miss you, I ain't seen you in a minute, like I deleted my Instagram, so I just be on here, like do you got the same number, blah blah blah. So I'm like, no, and I end up giving her my number. So we texting, we talking back and forth, and she was telling me like, girl, we gotta start hanging out, like let's start linking. So we started linking. After that, like we would go do lunch, do dinner and stuff like that. It was just cool little vibes, right? And we'll always just be talking. Every time we'll hang out, she'll be like, can I see your phone? Like she wanted to look on Instagram. Girl, if you don't make a fucking burner account, don't be waiting to link with me every other week or every whenever to look on to stalk somebody's page. So anyway, so we talking and all this other stuff like that, and I thought about it. I'm like, wait, Dream, your birthday's coming up. So she was like, yeah, my birthday's coming up. I'm about to have a little party. No, she was like, my birthday's coming up, and she was like, that's crazy that you mentioned it, because I was gonna tell you about it too. Like she was like, I'm thinking about having like a little kickback or whatever. So I was like, oh, that sounds lit. Like I'm down. Like where you having it at? She was like, she was thinking about having it at her house, but she was like, instead she gonna just rent a B&B downtown at the little high rises. She was like, it just would be so much better, so much more space. I ain't gotta clean up after everybody and all this other stuff. So I'm like, well, let me know whatever you plan on doing, girl. I'm there. Let me know. So she's like, all right, cool. Like, you know, whatever. So after that, we probably linked like 2 more times after that. When we would link, I wouldn't really post her because for one, it was like we just started kind of like getting cordial again. So I didn't really want to like pull out my camera. So I wasn't, oh, I forgot to mention, at this time, I was most definitely doing YouTube. But when I would like link with her, we just getting back cool and stuff like that. And sometimes like when I go out with people, it just, we talking and vibing. I don't be thinking to pull my camera out. And then other times I don't know if people feel comfortable or not. I don't want them to feel like, damn girl, can we enjoy our time and you pulling out damn camera? So I just don't do it. So I wasn't pulling out my camera. We're not taking like selfies, and then she don't got no Instagram. So I would post like a boomerang of the drinks, but I'm not tagging anybody because she don't have Instagram. So anyway, now let's fast forward to her party. So she ended up hitting me up. She gave me the flyer, whatever. It's the day of. So now I'm going to her party. I'm super excited. I got super cute. So she had wanted everybody to order these same pajamas off Amazon. One thing about me, which I'm getting better at, when somebody send me an invitation, I'm starting to read the whole thing. I usually would read location, date and time, and that be the fuck it. I don't read shit else. If they have like a Amazon or somewhere they like made a birthday gift wish list or something, then I'll go click on it or whatever. But I don't be reading all the details because I be thinking it's a summary about them, like, hey, it's my birthday, y'all, love y'all so much. I just don't read it, right? So when it was like the day before, that's when I seen she wanted everybody to get these same pajamas, and I have Prime, but they was not gonna come on time, baby. So I couldn't get those pajamas. So instead of just wearing different pajamas and looking like an oddball, because I didn't know if she was gonna wear other pajamas, I just wore regular clothes. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just wear some leggings and a shirt, like something comfortable or whatever. Something super comfortable. So I had on just like a 2-piece little outfit. So I ended up I'm on the way to her party, y'all. I'm running a little late because just so happened I into my grandma's house. She holding me up because she telling me about how Bertha Jean is still mad at her all these years later. We just having a full conversation and she was holding me up. So finally I ended up I'm texting her though. The whole time I'm texting Dream like, I'm on my way, girl. Don't think I'm about to be like, don't think I flaked on you, like I'm gonna be there, da da da. I didn't want her to think I wasn't coming, so I just kept hitting her up like, on the way. I'm even posting on Instagram, but I'm forgetting she ain't got no Instagram because she deactivated. So I'm posting like, I'm on the way, girl, I'm almost there. But I didn't post that on Instagram, but I'm just posting me driving like up into downtown so she could know like, girl, I'm coming. So anyway, even though she wasn't seeing that, no way. But anyway, so I finally get there and I'm parking and stuff like that. So I'm letting her know like I'm parking. So at this whole time when I was texting her like I'm on the way, I'm about to leave, and this time I'm gonna be here at this time, she was never replying back. But when I told her I was parking, that's when she responded. And I'm thinking like, oh, maybe because it's like it's her birthday, and you know people would literally lie and tell you like, oh, I'm on the way, and then next thing you know they never show up. So I'm thinking like maybe it was that. So yeah, so she ended up replying when I was like I'm parking, and she was like, okay, cool, let me know if you need somebody to come down and like walk with you if you didn't find like close parking or whatever. So I'm like, girl, no, it's a lot literally across the street from the building, and I'm just gonna park right there. Don't risk nothing. I don't want to risk nothing else. Cool, $20 for the night, I'm in that parking lot. So anyway, so I start walking across the street. Mind you, the party, let's say it started at like 7, 8 o'clock. Let's say it started at like 8 o'clock and I'm getting there at 10, right? Which is okay because I don't need to be the first one there, no way. So anyway, so I'm walking in. When I'm walking in, like the kitchen and the living room is like an open kitchen living room concept. When I'm walking in, I'm just like, hey y'all, like, you know, because I'm walking into everybody. So the music is playing, but it's not loud. They mainly talking more than anything like over the music. The music is just like background noise at this point. So Dream was like, oh my God, hey girl. And she walked up to me and she gave me a hug. So I'm just hugging her. I'm like, here you gift. I give her a gift or whatever. She's like, thank you. I'm like, y'all look so cute. Dream had the same pajamas on too. I'm like, girl, I did not see the link until the day before. I'm sorry I didn't get the pajamas. So she like, no, it's cool, it's cool. It was another girl, she didn't have pajamas on either. So she was like, it's cool, don't even worry about it. Like, you still look cute, we still gonna have a fun time. Like, girl, I'm just so happy you here. That's all that matters. So I ended up going to go sit down in the living room, and I just said hi again to everybody, because when you walk in, it's the kitchen right there. So it was like some people in the kitchen, and then you walk into the living room. So I'm thinking like, you know, when I walked in and said hi, Dream had automatically just got up and hugged me and stuff like that. And it was kind of like a dry hi. So I'm like, maybe they didn't hear me, let me say hi again, because some people, we gonna get to that, be kind of funny style. So I'm like, let me make sure that people hear me saying hello. So I walk in and the living room before I sit down. I'm like, hey y'all. So one girl, she's just like, hey. But it was kind of like dry though, but I was just like, whatever. So one girl, she was just like, hi, like, you know, hey, she's the most loudest hi, but everybody else, it was just like a smile or like, like something just dry. I'm like, all right, whatever. But they in their phone. One girl that was there, she don't need a name. It's more story times that I could do really about her, but, well, her in it. But honestly, I don't feel like giving her a name because I just don't want to keep up with, dang, it would make sense if I give her a name now that I think about it, because she had me fucked up this night. Okay, let's just name her Nike. I'm literally looking around the house for stuff and seeing stuff. Okay, we're gonna name her Nike. So Nike didn't say nothing at all. One thing, let me just give y'all a little backstory, a little rewind back so y'all can realize why it was not weird to me that Nike didn't speak. So first of all, me and Nike have no type of beef at all. I only know, I was gonna say I don't know this girl. Well, I kind of know her. Well, I guess you would say we know each other. We've been around each other. We hung around each other, hung out, but we're friends through Dream. We're friends through Dream and somebody else that's gonna get a name in this story time in a minute. So we're friends through them. I do not know, we don't have any past history, nothing at all like that at all, right? So every time when I would be around, it would always be weird as fuck. So Nike and Dream's cousin was best friends, and Dream's cousin is in the story too, y'all. That's another reason why I was dreading talking about it. So Nike and Dream cousin was best friends, and I used to hang out with them through them or whatever. And I don't know if she felt like I used to be like kind of taking her best friend, because every time we'll come around, we'll always talk about so much stuff. I met Dream and her cousin. We're gonna name the cousin Leslie. Let me just give her a name. Let's just name her Leslie. I met Dream and Leslie in elementary. I've been knowing these girls since 2nd grade. Since I transferred from my last elementary to the other one, I met Dream and Leslie in the 2nd grade. I've been knowing them for years. So it didn't matter like if I see them or if we become cool. Sometimes we'll have our times where we're close, and then sometimes we'll have times where we ain't seen each other in a while, but we be cool. It's never no drama. But anytime, I promise y'all, anytime Nike is around, she act weird as shit. Probably because we'll always be like reminiscing about stuff. But I do that with all my friends that I've been knowing for like 20 plus years. We always just reminisce about our childhood and stuff, and just a lot of funny stuff. So I don't know if that would like irritate her or what, but like she just always was weird towards me. Like it'd be times we'll all be hanging out, y'all, hanging out. We done pulled up on, well, not pulled a bus, got on a bus and went to a dude's house, and the whole day this bitch ain't said a word to me. I would come in and say hi, and she would not say shit, and now I'm not finna say shit to you neither. Like weird. I'm telling y'all, this girl always just been weird as hell to me. So it wasn't weird that she was still acting like this, but it was still kind of weird, because now I'm like, bitch, we well into our 20s, and you a strange ass woman. Like you are weird. I don't understand the issue, but hey, whatever. So anyway, she didn't say nothing. That was that, right? So I end up sitting down. I'm just sitting there, and they just talking, and I'm like on my phone, but I'm like smiling too, like kind of like listening to their conversation. But I'm just like, okay, let me like warm up. I need a shot or something, because yeah, that already just rubbed me the wrong way. It just already kind of blew me, because it was like, this bitch is a weirdo. So finally, y'all, when I told y'all this girl don't say shit to me, Nike was just staring at me. I could feel her staring at me, because I'm sitting on the couch. I'm sitting right next to Dream, and she's sitting on a couch across from me, and then it was like a couch over there and some girls sitting. They all just talking and stuff like this, and I'm just staring at them, like listening while they talking. So I feel somebody staring at me, and I look up, and it's Nike. She's staring at me. So usually when I notice somebody staring at me, I'll smile or something, but because it's this bitch and she's weird, I'm not gonna smile at you. So it was really like a what the fuck moment. Like, so I'm looking at her and she looking at me. So finally she was just like, because she's sitting on the couch like this. So finally she was just like, why you don't got no matching pajamas on? And I was like, oh, because I didn't see the link to the last minute. She's like, but it was in the invitation. I'm like, but I didn't see it until the last minute though. So when she was just like, did y'all all seen the link? Y'all, but when she said that, right when she said that, Leslie ended up walking in from the bathroom, and she was like, Symone. on. And I just was like, girl, oh my God, because I ain't seen Leslie in a minute. So she came over there to me. It's like it broke the ice because I'm like, bitch, what is you doing? What is you worried about what the fuck I'm wearing for? Y'all look cute. I don't have to match with y'all. But anyway, I would have matched most definitely if I would have seen it, but I didn't see it till late. So anyway, so Leslie come in the room. She like, hey girl, like I told y'all, Leslie and Dream is cousins. These are fake names. So Leslie came in the room. She give me a hug. I'm like, oh my God. So we just hugging back and forth. I could tell she faded and I could smell the tree on her. So she just hugging me. We just rocking back and forth like this. I'm like, girl, she was like, I didn't think you was coming, bitch. Like, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, what's going on? I be seeing you and Dream be together all the time, but nobody invite me. So I'm like, girl, I don't have your number. And she's like, bitch, you could hit me up on Instagram. And I'm like, I know. Like, and I just started laughing because I really had no excuse to why I never hit her up. So she was just like, oh, you took a shot. Did you take a shot yet? Did you eat? Did you do anything? So I'm like, no, I literally just got in here and I sat down. She's like, come here, take a shot. We gotta take a shot. Like, bitch, oh my God, I miss you. She wrapped her arm around me and I didn't look back, but I could just tell. I knew Leslie was irritated. Like I told you, she used to feel like I'm trying to take her best friend. Bitch, I knew her before you. And I don't want your best friend. She's my friend too. You know, you got multiple friends. Friends can have other friends. So anyway, me and Leslie, we go in the kitchen. We start taking a shot and we just up in there talking. So I'm like, when we first took the shot and we talking, I start kind of walking back to the living room like, come on. She was like, she grabbed my wrist and was like, girl, I'm not feeling the vibe right now. I don't know, maybe I gotta get more, like drink some more or what. She was like, but they really up in there irritating me. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's some tension going on. So I'm like, girl, what's going on? So Leslie like, girl, no, it's just like real irritating up in there. She was like, I don't know, they just boring as fuck. Like they not trying to do shit. Like they just being really like, I don't know. She's like, and I'm feeling like a little shade. So I'm like, from who? I'm thinking she gonna say Nike because the bitch is a weirdo. And she was just like, girl, you seen the girl over there with the blue shoes on? I'm like, yeah. Mind you, I don't know this girl. So she was like, her. She being weird as fuck. I was like, oh, okay. So I'm just laughing because the way she said it and looked at me, it was just really like real extra out. So I just laughed like, so we still talking or whatever. And I'm like, I'm gonna make me a plate. So I start eating. So I'm in the kitchen, we eating. It was like one of her boy cousins was in there too. He was just chilling with his homeboy and I'm eating. We just in there eating and stuff like that. So Nike ended up coming up in the kitchen and she walking and she just looking like this, got her arms folded and she walked up in there. She was like, Leslie, why you ain't up in here with us? Like you been just ducked off this whole time. Why you ain't up in here with us? Leslie like, girl, you know I haven't been up in there with y'all for a cool minute. Like I either be outside on the patio or in the bathroom, like, or in the kitchen. Like I ain't been in here with y'all for a long time. But I guess Leslie could tell because even though Dream and Leslie never told me that Nike had some type of weird ass issue with me, they probably already know. So she already knew basically like you trying to make it seem like I've been away from y'all because Symone here, when it's like, bitch, I ain't been around y'all this whole time. So she was like, I ain't been around y'all, period. So then she was like, I'm not saying you didn't. I was just saying like, girl, come back up in there. Like we about to play some games or something like that. She was like, are y'all really finna play some games? Because if not, I'm about to just stay right here and me and Symone finna just chop it up. Do you want a shot? Like, do you want to take a shot with us or something? And she was like, y'all should come in here. We all take a shot together. So Dream was like, yeah, bring the bottle. Let's take a shot. Let's take a shot. So she's like, come on. All right, let's do something. Let's play. Because y'all over here boring. So they just laughing. We go up in the living room with the bottle and we go take a shot. I sit right here. I sit back down next to Dream and Leslie sit on the arm of the couch where I'm at. And she's like, Symone, scoot over a little bit. I want to sit by y'all. So Nike is like, girl, you can sit right here. It's enough space. She's like, I know, but the lighting better over here. And I'm about to be making videos on Instagram. So, oh my God, Nike just looked irritated. So this one girl was like, all right, well, since your friend here now, let's play Carisha, please. Like, we've been wanting to play this whole night. But she kept saying, wait till my girl get here. Wait till Symone get here. So I was just like, oh yeah, let's play. Like, I got that game at home. Like, let's play. So the girl ended up pulling out the game and we opened up the box. So before we was finna play, like we opened up the box, they like putting the cards over. She put the cards in different sections and she was like, okay, everybody just gonna pull a card and we're gonna go around. So before, Leslie was like, let's all take a shot. Like, let's take a shot before playing. So I said, girl, this game already about to get us drunk, but come on, we finna take a shot. So we over here, they pouring up the shots and I'm like, hold on. Cause y'all know I wanna get my boomerang. So when I was like, hold on, here go Nike. Dang, girl, come on, let's take the shot. I'm ready to take my shot now. Girl, well, move your hand. I need my boomerang for my Instagram. So we over here, we still boomeranging and everybody like tag me in that, tag me in that. It was one girl there that I do know. She don't need no name though, but we follow each other on Instagram. So she's like, girl, tag me, like tag me too. So I'm like, I got you. She's like, girl, you always got to get your content, huh? I be seeing you. So I just started laughing. I said, girl, yes, I got to get my little boomerang. It's cute. Like, you know, look cute because from my angle, you see all of them because we stood up. From my angle, you see all of them with the matching pajamas. It look cute as fuck. So I'm like, yeah. So when she said that, like, I just just laughed and we just did the boomerang, whatever, and we took the shot. So now we pulling the cards. Y'all already know, if you play Carisha Please, it is very freaky. It's a freaked out, nasty game. I don't know what freak ass that was on. I'm just kidding. It'd be fun to a certain extent, but sometimes it'd be like, hold on now, this shit is freaky. Okay, so anyway, and it be saying some wild ass shit. Cause what you mean? Cause what you mean? Anyway, so we playing the game. We probably 2 cards in. So now it's Leslie's turn and she pulled a card. So before, when she pulled it, she looked at it and she read it and she started laughing. And I was like, what? She was like, Symone, you finna be bad. So I'm like, what? Like, what did it say? Like, what card you pull? She was just like, Symone, I'm gonna need you to tell that story. So I'm like, what story? She was like, about that one time. So I said, what one time? So then Dream was like, that one time? And she was like, yes, that one time. They start laughing. So I'm already knowing what they talking about, because they always be like, okay, say it again, just tell us again. And I'm like, oh my God, every time I would be around them. So I'm already knowing what they talking about. So I started laughing. I said, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So they start laughing. And then here go Nike. Come on, read the card. The other girl was like, yeah, come on, read the card, girl. Just read, say what it's like, say what it said. The girl with the blue shoes that she had beef with. So when she said that, she looked at her and she was just like, so she ended up reading a card and it said something, I forgot what it said, but it just like reminded them about this situation that happened with me and Enemy. So they was like laughing, they just dying laughing. And Leslie and Dream was like, Symone, you gotta say what happened, y'all. Cause why? No, this bitch right here, she be getting into some shit. No, tell them about what happened. Just tell them. So I'm like, no, oh my God, that shit is embarrassing. So she like, tell them what happened. So I'm like, like I'm just dying laughing. So then here go Nike. So I'm just dying laughing. So the other girl, she's like, now I want to know, because the way they over there dying, they was over there dying knee slapper, dying laughing. I'm like, oh my God, that shit is so embarrassing. So the way they laughing, the one girl was like, I want to know, like everybody else like, yeah, tell the story, come on. And the girl was like, I gotta say something about that card too though, but you go first because I want to hear what you gotta say. So I'm like, oh my God, no. Here go Nike. We not trying to hear no story times or whatever. Like, we not trying to hear all of that. And it just made me like feel some type of way, because it's like, first of all, y'all, I told y'all I'm doing YouTube at this time. I do story time. So it just made me feel some type of way, because bitch, you make it seem like I'm finna say everybody sit around because I got a story to tell. And then I'm about to sit here and talk for a damn hour. Bitch, it's not that. It just irritated me, because it's like, not you trying to throw shade. And that's what I forgot to mention too. I was about to say another reason too, like why I wasn't vlogging at this party, is because remember I told you I don't know how people feel about the camera, one, and then two, a lot of people act so freaking weird, bro. Like, I promise y'all, like, it's so many people. It's some people I could come around, I ain't seen in a long time, they be cool as fuck. It just be normal as hell, and I love that. Then it be some people who act weird. They act like if I think that I'm better than them, or if I act Hollywood, or if I act totally different because I do YouTube. Bitch, I am not nobody special. I'm just a person who do YouTube and got subscribers on YouTube. That's all, that's it. Like, I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. I don't feel different. I don't act different. I don't act weird. Like, anybody that I know personally, you could hit me up and we could talk. People who hit me up and be like, girl, oh my God, remember we went to high school together? And I'm like, oh, I do remember you. I'm never finna just be like, no, they're beneath me. I don't act like that. But it be people who will act so fucking weird towards me for some odd reason. Or maybe they watched the story and they just realized they don't like me. I don't know, but it be people that I've known, like I know personally, and they'll act weird. So I really be skeptical about pulling out my camera, because even, I don't know, I'm not the type that feel like, oh, I don't give a fuck, I'm finna pop my shit. Like, I don't know, I just never been that type of person. And then two, like, if you don't like me, you're not feeling me, and the vibe gonna be weird, I'm not putting you on my camera. Only how it's about to be some shady shit in a vlog, it's gonna be something I did not peep or catch, like, at all. And that's when I'm gonna rewatch my vlog and be like, oh, I could have edited that. But other than that, no. Like, so times like this, I just be like avoiding vlogging and stuff like that, for real. So anyway, that's what I was saying. But Nike didn't really have no reason. She was always a weirdo. But yeah, so when she said that, it just made me feel some type of way. And at first when I kept saying I was gonna tell that story, y'all, I was like this, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. So look, now I was extra out. I'm over here telling the story and I'm going in, and I'm like, and y'all, and they like, Symone, don't forget the part about the toes. I'm like, oh my God, okay, so the toes. So then I licked his toe, and they just like laughing, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, whatever, like, my man's toes, like. So I'm just like, so then one of the girls was like, that's nasty as fuck. Like, I would never put a nigga toes in my mouth. So I was all like, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna put a toe in my mouth. Like, we just all laughing and everybody just dying laughing and stuff. And there's people agreeing, there's people saying they wouldn't. So Nike was like, that's some nasty bitch shit. So then here go Leslie was like, girl, well, that's how you feel. Let's take another shot. And everybody's like, another shot. So we just screaming, we start taking another shot. You could tell Nike is kind of feeling some type of way. I don't know what be her reason. And even if not even just this night, y'all, I promise y'all, this girl would have like an attitude, always saying like weird slick ass shit, and just be like, it'd be a weird just attitude like when she around. So it used to be times like a lot of times when I would be super close with Dream and Leslie, why I wouldn't is because they would be close with Nike and she would be around, and I was like, I don't want to be around this bitch, like she weird. Like even though it was never nothing addressed, it just used to be weird. I don't want to be around somebody who feel like you want to throw slick comments or have a fake attitude because you think that mean girl persona is cute. Like, bitch, you's a weirdo. Smile, hoe. Like, I don't know. So anyway, she seemed like she was annoyed because everybody, now somebody else starts telling a story like the freakish they did, some freakish they did. Like, oh, I remember one time I let shit on my head. I don't know. Just, you know, just some stuff. Just stuff people be saying. Right? Like, what? But anyway, so yeah, so people talking, we all just talking. So they went to Nike. They was like, say something you done before. And Leslie was like, girl, cause best friend, no, you that tell them that story. So she was like, no, like I'm not finna sit up and be telling bitches that I don't know about my sex life. And it's like, okay, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but like, why they gotta be bitches you don't know? Like, what's the animosity? What's the anger? Like, what's going on? Just take the shot. The girl with the blue shoes, she was like, bitch, you need to take a shot or something and smile, because your ass been sitting there looking irritated the whole night. So it kind of made me feel a little better, because I'm like, okay, she don't just do this to me. She just don't want them to have other friends, period. But yeah, so she was just saying that to her. So she just laughed. And she's like, whatever. All right, let's stop playing this game. I don't want to play this game no more. It's too nasty. Like, this game is weird. I don't want to play Carisha, please. It's weird as fuck. So then Dream started dying laughing. And I'm thinking, like, why is she laughing? She just couldn't stop laughing. They like, why? Okay, another card. Because everybody's just talking at this point. You hear people saying like, let's just play 2 more cards. Let's just do this. All right, what we finna do? Like, you hear like, no, I don't want to play this game. It's weird. It's fuck. It's a nasty ass game. Dream just over here dying laughing. So I'm kind of like giggling. I'm like, Dream, what's funny? She said, hold up, y'all. Be quiet. She was like, Nike, you don't want to play Carisha, please, and you the one who brung it. And everybody started dying laughing, because at this point I'm just laughing like, this bitch is really weird. How you talking about you don't like this game, it's too nasty, and you the one brung it? And she didn't open it up out the wrapper, and them cups looked like they was used and she didn't clean them, the shot glasses that it come with. So you played this game before, and even if you didn't, you heard about the game. You didn't just blindly buy it like, oh, I've never heard about this freak ass game and I'm just gonna collect. You know what type of game this is. So I don't know, maybe it was just like, what do you want us to do? I don't understand. I don't understand. So they was like, all right, whatever. Like, let's just stop playing. Let's play something else. So she was just like, all right, well, what y'all want to play? Like, y'all just sitting up here want to just talk the whole time. That's why I don't want to play the game for real. Like, y'all just want to talk. You think we finna read the cards, pass them around, read the card, somebody read it to themselves, then everybody pass it around, read it in their head, and then we take a shot if you did it or not, nobody speak? Bitch, what in the fucking silent library is this? So she just, I don't know, she was being weird as hell. So they like, what do you want us to do? So then Leslie ended up getting up and going in the kitchen, and she was like, Symone. And I was like, what's up? She's like, come here. So I ended up going in the kitchen with her, and I'm like, well, I'm thinking she finna talk shit about Nike. So I'm like, what? She was like, girl, I'm finna go on a balcony and hit the tree with my cousin. You wanna come? She's like, I know you don't smoke, but you wanna come? So I said, girl, tonight I just might, because I'm like, I feel you with the energy. And she was just started laughing. She's like, girl, the girl with the blue shoes, right? Mind you, I don't know what the fuck she was thinking, because the girl with the blue shoes, she was actually kind of cool and she was funny as fuck. She was like literally saying shit that had me laughing so hard I was going cockeyed. So I'm like, okay, sure. So I end up going outside on a balcony with them, and they smoking. I'm trying to hit it, y'all. Every time, I don't know how to smoke. Like, I don't know how. It's crazy, because one time my boyfriend was trying to teach me, and I'm just like, it don't happen right. It be sometimes I could hit it right. I feel like probably I'll be moving too fast, or I'll be nervous, so I don't hit it right, and I just be like choking. But everybody be like, no, you're doing fine. And I'm like, I guess. So anyway, I just kept hitting it, because I'm like, I'm trying to feel this tonight, because oh girl is really blowing me. It's irritating, and I don't want to leave, but I'm kind of waiting for the first person to leave. You know, when the first person leave and then everybody else start leaving, I'm like, yeah, when that first person leave, bitch, me too. So she was like, what you doing after this? Leslie was like, what you finna do after this? Like, you got any plans? So I was like, no, I'm gonna just go home. Like, you know, I ain't got nothing planned. So she was just like, oh, well, I miss you. Like, we gotta hang out. We gotta do something. So I'm like, girl, yeah, just hit me whenever you want to hang out. I'm free on the weekends and stuff like that. Like, during the week, I you know, I'm like, I literally do my content during the week for real, and like edit. I try to get shit done, you know, or like get content for Brishari. You know, I'm just telling her, like, during the week, it'd be like work for me. I'm like, but during the weekends, you know, girl, good to go. So she was just like, oh, okay, no, that's cool. She like, but today the weekend. And she started laughing. I was like, yeah, today's the weekend. She was like, so let's do something tonight. Like, I don't see why we shouldn't do something tonight. I'm just looking at my phone. When she said that, I kind of looked at my phone like, bitch, it's almost midnight. What you trying to do? Like, I mean, I know it's still early, but like, I don't even know when this ends. So like, what you mean by that? So she's like, we should do something tonight. Like, yeah, let's go somewhere. Let's do something. Like, I like the old days. Let's just do something. She's like, cause y'all be seeing you outside just doing stuff with everybody else. Like, bitch, let's do something. So I was like, all right, what you want to do? I'm like, if you got something to do, we could do it. But I don't have nothing to do. People be thinking I just have all the plans, baby. No, I look on TikTok and I'll end up seeing a flyer on my Instagram, and I'll be like, oh, I must have to go there because I don't even follow this page, and the flyer popped up. Shit, I have to go. So I'm like, girl, I don't know what it is to do. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like now, at that time, I feel like it was stuff to do, but it was like you had to know. And I wasn't really like outside like I was before. Like, and then now it's different because I feel like it's so much shit to do now. Like, I feel like it's a lot of options now if you come to LA. So she was just like, oh, girl, no, I know something we could do. Like, I got options. Like, I got plans. She's like, just let me know. Like, whatever you're trying to do, like, I'm down or whatever. So she's like, whatever you're trying to do, I'm down or whatever. So I'm like, okay. Like, she's like, you down for anything? So she was like, yeah, I got options. I got plans. Like, my homeboy, he at this one spot. Then it's an after hours. Like, you know, it's just something cool. She's like, but you down? Like, you down for anything? So I was like, yeah. She was like, is your nigga gonna be tripping? So I'm like, girl, I'm outside. Like, when I'm outside, I'm outside. Like, he know I'm outside. Let him know I'm good. I'm good. So she's like, okay, so you down to be outside? Like, we gonna have a night, like a cool night. You know, if we go to after hours, we probably ain't gonna be in the house till like, you know, 4 in the morning. Like, you know. So I'm like, girl, we outside. I'm not tripping. She's like, okay, well, I think this finna start dying down a little bit, hopefully. She's like, I know Dream Dude is finna come. So at that point, I already know he gonna low-key kick everybody out and like take her away from everybody. She was like, so, okay. She just kept saying, you outside? I should have been paying attention to the way she kept saying, so you sure? Like, because it was really, yeah. So anyway, so I'm like, all right. So I ended up going back in the house because Nike ended up coming outside. And when Nike came outside, she just stopped talking. And I noticed it because I was like, girl, yeah, I ain't been to nothing in an after hour in a minute, da-da-da-da. But when Nike came outside, she literally stopped talking. And she just changed the subject. Like, she just started talking to the cousin. She's like, where you get this tree from? Like, this shit is strong. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, I peeped it. Like, she's not just being a weirdo. She don't want Nike to hear what we talking about, obviously. So I ended up just going in the house. So they in the house, they all just laughing and playing and stuff like that. So now they was like, oh, let's play the game, the charades game on the phone. So we like playing that game. We just laughing, stuff like that, right? So at this point, everybody going around and it got to me. I got the phone and they like acting it out. Or it's called heads up or whatever, right? So they acting it out and I'm getting them right. I'm like, oh, I'm getting them right. So it was like the last few ones I had got wrong and it was time's up. So I'm like, I want to do it again. I want to do it again because I'm like, nah, I gotta win. Like, I gotta get some good points. So at this point, when it's on my second round of going, Nike and Leslie start walking in the house. So Leslie was like, oh, I love that game. Whose turn is it? I'm like, it's my turn, right? So I'm doing this, right? And they acting it out. So let's just say like it was a cat or something like that, right? So everybody, they like this, like doing like a cat and doing like some people doing this. I'm thinking like a bunny. I'm just not getting it, right? So why is Nike over here doing this? Nike is over here doing like glizzy signs, and then laughing. She like, no, Symone, look, and she's doing like glizzy signs. So I'm like, what? And she start throwing up gang signs. She start throwing up neighborhood. So I'm like, a crip? So they laughing. They like, no, stop paying attention to her. So I'm like, a cat? I finally get it. They're like, yeah. So I do it. I'm like, a cat. So then now it's something else. It's probably like a gardener or something. This bitch over here start doing weird shit like she's taking a shit, like starts squatting. She like, look. So I'm like, a toilet? Like, you know, I don't know what it was about her. She was just being so weird. But this time I'm thinking like maybe she being cool, but I don't know why are you acting out some weird shit that is not. But I'm thinking like maybe this is her way of having fun. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up losing again because this bitch was distracting me and I don't know why. I just kept looking at her anyway. I'm like, dang. I'm like, Nike was over here. Mind you, I'm feeling it a little bit more. I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually talk to this girl unless she talk to me because I don't be having time for that hoe. So, but I'm over here feeling more. I'm like, Nike over there was distracting me. Her ass was doing that stupid ass ass shit. I'm like, girl, why would you even start throwing up neighborhood? What the like, you stupid, but I'm laughing. So she's like, girl's always a decoy in the game. Like she just laughing. Like she's being more cool this time. So I'm thinking like, dang, maybe Leslie had to talk with her outside or something because she's just acting totally different. Like she was just laughing. She's like, girl, next time, you'll get it next time. But the way she pat my shoulder was kind of hard. And I'm like, okay, chill. Like she's laughing and stuff like that. It's probably not that deep. The bitch probably just heavy-handed. I don't know. So she's like, you get it next time. She's like, I want to go. Like, I want to go. She being more like cool. I'm like, maybe she needed to hit the tree or what? I don't know. She was just being so different. Like she was acting so cool. So as she's doing it and everybody acting out, I was acting out too. Leslie ended up pulling me to the side and she was just like, yeah, so about that, like, you really trying to come? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to come. She's like, okay, what's your number? So we like talking off to the side while they playing the game. She's like, what's your number? So I put my number in her phone. She was like, okay, bet, we gonna go. I'm gonna send you some stuff. She's like, I feel like I'd rather text you. She's like, you'll see, but I got your number, okay? So as we doing it, why Nike was like, best friend, I don't understand what I'm supposed to be saying. Act it out. She's getting so mad because Leslie not paying attention. So at this point, I ended up going to the kitchen. I made me another plate because I'm like, I need to eat some more because if I just agreed to go out with her, which I don't know where we going, and low-key I didn't want to go. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I did not want to go out because I'm like, I'm not even dressed. Like literally, I have on just leggings and a sweater. I was not dressed. So low-key, I'm like, I don't even know where we going. I really don't want to go nowhere. So I should just tell her no. But I don't know why I said yeah. You know when it be one of those things where you say yeah, but you feel like, okay, at the last minute, I'm going to just flake. That's really what it was giving, right? So everybody just talking and stuff like that. So Dream boyfriend ended up coming. Dream, y'all remember, it's the birthday girl. So Dream boyfriend ended up coming and she kept just going in and out the room with him. And then finally she went in the room and just never came back out. So now we just all sitting around like this. And we just all talking, like literally everybody just sitting around talking. And Leslie is texting me. Leslie was like, girl, I can't wait for us to go out tonight. I miss you so much. We about to have so much fun. She was like, but I don't want nobody else to come. Like, I don't want them to come because these bitches look stupid as fuck. So I'm just thinking like, they have pajamas on. What the fuck? Like, she was like, they look stupid. Mind you, Leslie had the matching pajamas on too, but she ended up changing her clothes. And she was just like, yeah, they look stupid as fuck. I don't want them to come. So it was one girl, she over here, like, everybody just faded and we all just talking and stuff like that. But it's so obvious we texting each other back and forth because it'll be like, her phone is loud, so it would ding when I'm done texting. And then she texts me and then next thing you know, I'll look, or she'll just text me again, or just be like, like for me to look at my phone. Bitch, I'm trying to be a little bit discreet because we over here texting back and forth in front of these people. And the whole time we texting, whenever her phone would ding, Nike would just look like at both of us. So we all just sitting there talking. So she ended up texting me and she was just like, oh, this boy that I used to talk to back in high school, he's going to be at this one spot. He want to see me. She was like, and I was like, okay. And I'm like, okay, girl, you better go. Like, go have fun. I'm thinking like, yes, this is my ticket out of it because I didn't want to go nowhere with her. So she was just like, I need you to come with me. Like, I'm nervous. I haven't seen him in so long. And I'm like, where is this gonna be at? So she was just like, oh, it's at a club. So she was just like, don't worry about it. It's at a club. Like, don't worry. Like, it's gonna be cool. She was like, and then it's not nothing like that. Like, just come with me, please. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. When we get there, she gonna link with old boy and I'm gonna leave. Like, I'm gonna just drive off. I'm gonna tell her like, girl, all right, I'm finna go because you booed up, whatever. I'm thinking like, that's just gonna be that. So we still sitting around. I'm like, when you ready to go? I'm texting her like, when you ready to go? She was like, I'm waiting for everybody else to leave because I don't want them to see us leaving together. And I'm just thinking like, girl, we in an apartment, so they wouldn't even know we leaving together. It could be just us both leaving at the same time and going our separate ways. So she like, I really don't want Nike to know. So we text back and forth and I'm just like, oh, so Nike don't want you talking to old boy or something like that. She's like, I don't want Nike coming out with us. The bitch looks stupid as fuck. So I'm just like, why don't she keep saying everybody looks stupid? I'm confused. So I'm just sitting there like, not texting back because she texts me back. She keep texting me just ding, ding. Like, just my phone's just vibrating. Like, next to my leg kept going off. She just over here texting. So I'm just not looking at it no more. We all just talking. And I'm like, y'all not tired? I just was trying to throw hints for everybody to go. Cause I'm like, I'm ready to go with her to where she going. Let's get this out the way so I can go the fuck home. So I'm like, y'all not tired? And they like, dang, we should all go somewhere, huh? Everybody else, we don't think Dream coming back up in here. We should all go drunk bowling or something. We should go do something. So I'm like, that would be fun. So this is Leslie. And she's like, yeah, that would be fun a different night. Not tonight though. I'm sleepy. We should all just go to sleep. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here though. Or Symone, do you need me to walk you to your car? So I was like, oh, if you want to, but I don't know why it was so awkward for me. So I kind of laughed. So they was like, oh, y'all boring. No, we should do something. And one girl got comfortable. She was like, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna leave when y'all leave. We should all just leave together because where'd y'all park at? In the parking lot across the street? Or did y'all park here? Because I don't know if they gonna tow my car. So this one girl was like, yeah, I think think we should all agree to just leave at the same time. So Leslie was like, if y'all want to leave, y'all should just leave now. Like, y'all might as well just go home. And Nike was like, I don't know, best friend. Like, you should come to my house tonight. Like, or we should go do something. Like, I think we should do something. We shouldn't just go in. So Leslie was like, no, I'm just really tired. I'm really tired. And then she'll be like this and text me. And then I'll look at my phone and it'll be like, these bitches trying to go out. I think they're on to us. And I would just be like, bro, stop texting me. But the way Leslie was making it was so obvious that she's talking to me. Like, it was just so weird. So this one girl's like, all right, well, whenever y'all ready, we all ready. She's like, well, if y'all ready, y'all just go home. Like, y'all might as well just leave. So that's like, no, we should all walk together as a team. This is downtown LA. Like, it'd be weird as fuck. So it was just awkward. So this is her texting me. Symone, answer the phone. Symone, text back. What you think we should do? Hello, Symone. And she was like, Symone, I think somebody texted you. So I'm like, oh no, that's not my phone. That's somebody else's phone. Ain't nobody text me. So she's like, you sure? Y'all, just making it so obvious. So the girl with the blue shoes was like, are y'all texting each other? So here go Leslie. What? Why the fuck would we be texting each other? So Leslie was like, why would I be texting her if we're all in a room together? I could just say what I gotta say to her. So she was like, I'm just asking, girl, because it just seemed like y'all been texting each other back and forth this whole time. And I'm just saying, like, are y'all texting each other? Like, whatever y'all saying, y'all could just say it out loud. So Leslie was like, do you know me or something? Do you got a problem with me? Because this whole night you've been weird as fuck towards me. Like, the energy been off between you. Like, between me and you. So the other girl that was there, like, the other two girls was like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, chill, Leslie. Like, it's been cool. And I'm thinking, like, is Leslie crazy? Because the energy been off between her. I mean, her best friend was the weird one. So her best friend was like, just chill, best friend. Like, let's just go. Come on. Like, let's leave. Let's go do something. Let's go to my house. Let's go somewhere. We go do something. Like, we look cute. So then this was Leslie. When she said we look cute, Leslie literally looked at her and was like, no, I'm tired. And then text me. The bitch looked dumb as fuck. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I was irritated because I'm like, what the fuck? Somebody just called us out for texting back and forth, and here you go texting back and forth. You're still texting me. So at this point, my phone was in my hand because I was on Instagram, because I'm like, okay, I should just keep my phone in my hand so when she texts me, it won't seem so obvious me keep picking my phone up. So I looked at it and I just kind of laughed like, oh my god, this bitch is weird. So at this point, the one girl's like, all right, I'm ready to go. The girl with the blue shoes like, come on y'all, come on, let's just all just go. Who leaving? Like, you know, let's just go do our safety walk to our cars. Let's go. So I was like, all right, let's leave. So Leslie, when I stood up, Leslie grabbed my arm. She's like, you sure you want to leave right now, Symone? And I was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm confused. Like, I'm like, yeah. And she was just like, well, I'm gonna walk you to your car, Symone. I'm gonna walk you to your car. And I was like, all right, cool. So then her best friend was like, well, you coming with me, right? And she's like, no, I'm coming back in here. Like, I'm staying here tonight. So she was like, well, then why are you walking her to her car if we all walking together? Like, she could walk with us. And she's like, I know, but I just want to see Symone's car. And she was like, why? She's like, Symone, you got a new car or something? This before I got my car. So I was like, no. And she was just like, I haven't seen Symone in a long time. I just want to see her car because I'm thinking about getting that same car. She was just like, I just want to see it. Like, I'm just walking her to her car. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't know where the dudes end up going. Like, they left already. They was gone. So she was just like, I don't know, best friend. That's just weird. But I guess, come on, let's walk her to her car and we can come back. So she was like, girl, no, you need to go home. Like, you need to just go. And she was like, I know, but I'll walk you back since you walking her to her car. This is me. I'm just not thinking. I'm just like, I guess I'll just walk with you to walk her back then too. And she was like, what sense do that make if she's walking you to your car and I'm walking her back here? And I was like, but then who's gonna walk you back to your car? Yo, at this point, it was just so weird. So the girls was like, come on, let's just go. Let's just go, Leslie, just stay in here. So she's like, no, I'm walking, I wanna walk with Symone. Plus, I ain't seen her in a while. I just wanted to, like, talk to her. Like, I ain't seen her in a minute. So the girl with the blue shoes was like, y'all been texting all night, so why don't you just text her? So she was like, I don't know what the fuck you got up against me. So she's like, I don't know what the fuck problem you got with me, but I don't know why you been acting weird all night towards me. So the girl with the blue shoes like, I haven't even said shit to you all night. I barely been even speaking to you. You ain't even been around us. So what are you talking about? So now they kind of getting into it. I'm like, all right, come on, y'all. Let's just go. Because at this point, this is stupid as fuck. Girl, if you don't want to hang out with them, just say you don't want to hang out with them. And let's just leave, because I'm tired of sitting here. It's like 1 o'clock already at this point. I'm irritated. I'm ready to go. I was low-key getting tired. Like, the shots done wore off and I'm annoyed. So anyway, so we start walking to the car and everybody go to their car and they're like, all right, bye. They just so happen to park in the same lot as me. Only one girl parked downstairs. So they're like, all right, bye. So her best friend, as she's standing by my car and she talking to me, her best friend Nike is still just standing there. And she was just like, all right, come on. So you gonna stay here or did you want me to take you home or whatever? She was like, no, it's cool. And she was like, you know what, Symone, remember that one taco spot we used to go to? But this is her. Remember that one taco spot we used to go to? And she's hitting me like this. Like, you know, like go along with it. She could see you hitting my arm. So I'm like, oh yeah. It took me a minute to even register what she was talking about. So I'm like, oh yeah. I remember that one. She was like, you said you was going there, right? Didn't you say you was finna go there? So I was like, yeah, I was about to actually go right now. She was like, all right, I'm gonna ride with you. You mind dropping me back off? So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll drop you back off. So her best friend was like, which taco spot is it? Because I could do a taco. Like, I could get in the car with you, and since you finna bring her back up over here. She's like, since you finna bring her back up over here, you could just drop me back off to my car. So Leslie was like, girl, no, just go. The shit is far as fuck. It's gonna take us a long time. And afterwards, I honestly might just go home. I don't know how I'm feeling, but I might just go home. I might not even come back here. So she was like, well, you want me to take you? She's like, Simone's already gone. Like, Simone's already going to the taco truck. So it's cool. Like, just go. Best friend, like, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna call you. I love you, girl. You look so cute tonight. I'm thinking like, this bitch is fake. So anyway, so she was just like, all right, whatever. Like, let me know you good, girl. Let me know you safe. Cause you know, I be wanting to make sure you good. You just be hanging out with anybody. Bitch, what? So anyway, so she ended up leaving. We get in the car. She was like, oh my God, them bitches would not leave. They so annoying. Like, I did not want Nike to come. She's so irritating. And I was just like, yeah, she low-key be having an attitude all the time. And she's like, no, she don't. But like, she just be annoying though. Like, I don't know. She just be want to be up under me. And I'm thinking like, she don't be having an attitude. So I'm like, all right, well, where we going? And I was like, well, you want me to pull you around to your car? Or like, you know, and I follow you there or what? And she was like, oh no, I don't have a car. So I'm like, fuck. At this point, I'm irritated because I'm like, how the fuck is my plan finna go with her being with this boy if I'm the driver? So she's like, yeah, I don't have a car. She's like, well, I do, but it's in the shop right now. So yeah, we could just ride in your car. That's cool. Like, you don't mind? She's like, if you don't want to ride in your car, I could have one of my friends come pick us up. So I was like, no, it's fine. We could ride in my car. Where are we going? So she's like, all right, we finna go over here. She gave me this address. We end up going to Hollywood. Y'all, so we pull up over there. Oh my God. She like, yeah, let's find somewhere to park. This boy I know got a section. So we pulled up. We trying to go past because we pulling past the club, right? So we were pulling past the club and we stopped. It's like cars right here. It's people like getting out the car and stuff. So we kind of like blocked in the street. So she was like, open the door real quick. Like, she's like, oh, I see somebody I know. Open the door real quick. I'm finna just say hi real quick. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Because we waiting here anyway. It's not like I could go around. So, or I could just put my hazards on like the person in front of me did. So she opened the door. I opened the door. She just sitting there and she rolled down the window. I'm thinking like, cause I unlocked the door. She rolled down the window. I don't know why when I think about it, she could have just opened the door and got out. She rolled down the window all the way and she was just like, smiled on the window. She was just waved and then she rolled it back up. She was just like, girl, it's a lot of people up in here tonight. Like, oh my God, have you been here before? So I'm like, no, girl, I didn't even know this was after hours. So it's a lot of people in here tonight. Ooh, we finna be lit. So then I'm like, is oh boy here? Because I'm thinking like, hopefully they rekindle and she go home with him or something at least. I don't know. Or maybe I just tell her I'm tired. But then I'm like, fuck, I gotta take her wherever the fuck she's going. And then I gotta go home. I was so annoyed, y'all. At this point, I was irritated. Because when she said we should hang out, I should have asked, do you have your own ride? But anyway, so she didn't say it. So we sitting there talking. I'm waiting for the car. And I'm like, dang, okay, so where should I pull the park at? Like, since you've been here before. Why next do you know? Because it slipped my mind to lock my doors back. Why next do you know my 2 back doors open? So I jumped. Y'all know, I damn near drove off a little bit. So she was like, what's up, love? All right, y'all get in the car. It was 2 boys hopped in the car. Bitch, what the fuck? At this point, this is when I knew I fucked up. At this point, so I was like, what? Like, I'm like, you know them? She was like, yeah, I know them. Mind you, she texted them and told them what car we was in and to get in. That's why you told me to unlock the door. Because she seen somebody she knew. And they were getting in the car. But it was like a minute before they even got in the car. So she was like, yeah, I know them. So he was like, all right, go from around this car real quick. He was like, what's up? My name is such and such. He was like, go from around this car real quick. And he looked at me and he just staring at me. Mind you, he behind her seat. And he's staring at me because I'm like, okay, but I'm low seat. Look at me. So I look at him and I'm just like, uh-huh. He was like, you notice me? And I was like, huh? And he's like, you noticed me? So I was like, we went to school with him? She was like, no, he was on Love and Hip Hop. So he was like, yeah, I was on Love and Hip Hop or whatever. He's like, all right, well, go around this car real quick. He was like, you could just park right here. Like, this cool. We could park right here. And he's like, I'm about to get us up in there. You ain't got to pay when you with me. Oh, okay. The fuck? We ended up pulling over and we parked. And he was like, all right, we finna go up in the club or whatever. He's like, I got a section or whatever. What y'all want to drink? Like, I'll get the bottles coming. He was like, but yeah, we finna have a time. Y'all, once we got out that car, once I closed my door and locked the door, I knew I made a big mistake. the biggest mistake. At that point, I should have just said, okay, see you later, girl, and drove the fuck off. Oh my god. The next part, the part 2, is the real reason why I was dreading to tell this motherfucking story. That shit was, it was a mess. But anyway, I'm sorry I had to leave y'all the cliffhanger, but it's just so much that happens the rest of the night that I had to just, I had to tell this in 2 parts. It's just no way, because I gotta tell y'all every detail. But yeah, that's it for this story time. I'll give y'all part 2 real soon, like next or whatever. But that's it for this story time. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on my next one. Peace out.